Amon Carter, Museum of American Art. Copyright everywhere, so we're only going to focus on this. It's a portrait. I wonder what that was. Oh well. Know your worth. Shakespeare probably said it. Checking in March 5th, 2023. Aim 170. Nothing is impossible. Copyright. Really quick. Thank you, copyright. I'm gonna tell you all a little secret about something that happened to me when we were doing that whole cask of Amontillado, that little short film. Mildred Henson, one of my girlfriends, one of my first girlfriends, everyone did not want me to be with her. She was a punk rock chick with green hair. She allowed me to use her dad's video camera right there. And I jumped up on the hood while Robert Bosquez drove my mother's Mercedes. And then we filmed all along through here on this road right here. Then we took it to Denny's. Now later on, I'd go back and make bulb. And Victoria Hines and I went down that same road right over there, all the way there, and shot some segments of bulb from my Pigeon 1 channel, my first channel. It was right down that road that goes in towards the zoo. I used it twice. 2 times. Yep, men too. It's a true story. We went to Denny's and we filmed a sequence with Jordan McKnight, who got a hold of me when he was living under a bridge. I don't know if his brother Travis McKnight found him, but he got a hold of me right before my divorce, about a year before my divorce or so. He told me I'd lose everything. Yep. Within a couple of years. That's what he said on Facebook when he got a hold of me and was looking for PayPal money. That's exactly what he told me. He said, "You would because you're selfish." That's what he said. And then Rob said he was, or somebody had told me, he messaged me and he was under a bridge somewhere by Pascal. So I don't know, am I my brother's keeper? But Travis McKnight would know. He went to California. He would know if he's his brother's keeper. But yeah, Jordan was with us too when we did the Cask of Amontillado project and took it over to this area. It's a true story. There's a heavyset dad. Why don't you go after him and his family for being heavyset? Might as well get all of them, huh? Which? Right. Whew. Got it. We're gonna bring it to your doorstep. And welcome back to the Please Subscribe show. It costs to upload PSS. Big time. Whew. They probably got the best on it. Sometimes it's 10 shows a night. I broke all the records, especially edited vlogs. That trophy goes to me. Most edited vlogs goes to Cole Spivey for show. When it comes to edited vlogs, they're around 30 minutes. The feature is 45 minutes now, isn't it? To win Best Picture with one of these, it easily happens. Easily. Any day now. Because they give it to the people that work hard and keep on doing it. They don't give up. They will succeed. One more shot of the Trinity. And then we're gonna drop your food off. That guy way over there is fishing. There you are. Fishing. Those right there are called the tower. It's a hot one. 91 degrees Fahrenheit. All right, we're gonna find out the time and the mileage for your HG Supplies, where they have very soft toilet paper and great steak and cheeseburgers. Delicious cheeseburgers. But not for me, just salad, because I'm gonna get down to 170 pounds of pure muscle. HG Supplies. Sorry, I was time traveling. HG Supplies, dropping off your food. 4.8 miles on the drop off. It'll be 16 minutes. 7:14 p.m. on the arrival, as in post meridian. Thank you, Waze. And what I always say, happy trails to you. La 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 la. Happy trails to you. Happy trails to you. La 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 la. Happy trails to you. Kind of sounds like Frank Sinatra, doesn't it? La 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 la. I did it my way. La la la. I've got some compliments for some of my songs. One more night. Give me just one more night. One more night. I can't wait forever. Give me just one more night. Give me just one more night. Give me just one more night. I can't wait forever. She stuck out of the back of Old South. Have no idea where she went. Ran away like a bird. One more night. Give me just one more night. One more night. I can't wait forever. Yeah, she was trying to get a job at Old South, but I was getting nervous. And Macaroni Grill, she worked there for a while, made some good tips when I was doing Grubhub. Good tips at Grubhub. Well, I mean, I was making good tips for Grubhub, but she was making good tips at Macaroni Grill. Sorry. We'll just switch over. One more night. Give me just one more night. One more night. I can't live forever. I save gas. Or I try to. It's better for their environment. It's better for everybody, to be honest. Those brake lights. It's funny because you sure, sped up for all the skateboarders and people that may be crossing here, or poor squirrels, or that bird right there that could have bit it. Because sometimes those birds get hit. Right, bird? Good jump. I usually try to make a point. Yoga Pilates and the Pearl Snap Kolaches. You can go in there and get yourself a kolache and then do some yoga. You keep on trying, lady. You keep on trying so that you can make that young'un cry. Just make them cry. I don't care anymore. I know I'm going to a better place. Up in the sky, Messiah, where there are no BITCHs, BITCHESs, and there's only nice people and kind people. And it goes on forever. A long feast where our Messiah smiles at us and says, "You had some trouble down there, didn't you?" There's a Trinity. And I said, "Well, yeah. Your ladies aren't so nice." He said, I know how they get. I used to hang out with Mary. It's a nice little joint. I got a Weatherbug commercial called Salsa. That was some David Mamet right there. It's salsa onion or something like that. Limon or something. Yeah, if you're a David Mamet fan, you'd laugh. The three monkeys. One that doesn't like to listen to it, one that doesn't hear it, and one that will not see it or speak it. Not in that order. We're gonna find out. There are three monkeys here. Some type of tomatoes over his eyes. This monkey has some carrots or cotton in his ear. And that monkey has an onion in its mouth and it's crying. I know how that monkey feels. You get monkey mouth. You got an onion in your mouth, Adam the Woo, and you're crying. And Alfred Hitchcock is ashamed. Alfred Hitchcock's ashamed of you. But Fellini would be amazed. I'm the alternative, soon to take over the kingdom of the vlog. As soon as I am baptized by the fire, as they say. Not the real fire, not the real fire. This is just metaphorically speaking. It's not real fire. Although David Koresh knows about the real fire. I deal in this. Ruvia Mira. And an iPhone. For reals. Come on, I'm doing 7 posts a day. Help me out here. It'd be like Robin Williams doing 7 shows a day. Oh no, we got to go through here. 7 stand-up comedy shows a day. Who knows how many he really did. He probably had the energy. Hello, R2. Open the gate. Yes, D2. Open sesame. River Heights. And here we have been granted. There we go. Trail Rider. Trail Rider. It was almost a song by The Doors, and then Jim Henson left. I'm sorry, Jim Morrison. Jim Morrison left. Trail Rider. There's a trail rider on the storm. We've made it home, honey. I have the kids. Look, I've washed my supper. Lassie. I used to cry at the end of Lassie because it was the end of the show. Lassie. Is it that one? I'm trying to think. No, that's just the one with the bag in it. Here we go. Trailhead on the storm. Trailhead on the storm. Oh, rear cameras are very helpful. Although the sonar could be kind of a little more sensitive. Well, that must be convenient for a married man. Maybe it'll be convenient when he rots in hell. And there. And they're back again. Salsa limon. All right, looks like we have a butterfly Half of it is a butterfly and half is like a skeleton butterfly with the lights on it. It's on the same place that the kolache place is at. The pearl kolaches. It's the wind. Lots of green lights here. A whole series of green lights. 1 green light, 2 green lights, and 3. James Dean made 3 movies. East of Eden, Rebel Without a Cause, and The Giant. Only 3. And they were all huge successes that people watch even today. You know how much money people make off James Dean today? And he was killed by a university student. It's out of Casa Mañana, High School Musical, coming April 22nd, Miss Saigon, June 3rd. I've invited Catherine Bigelow. Don't know if she's going to show up, but I want to ask her about Zero Dark 30 and when she worked with the Schnabel. She's one of our best, Catherine Bigelow. I watched Zero Dark the other night. I fell asleep for part of it, but the movie's damn good. Not as good as Hurt Locker. Jeremy Renner. Hurt Locker's better. But Zero Dark is pretty good. It shows the assassination of Osama bin Laden. For God and country. Geronimo. Psst. Chastain. Jessica. As in Jessica Chastain is in it. So is the big guy from, you know that movie. Well, it's not a movie. Well, yeah, it was a movie. It was True Romance. The True Romance guy. He was also in Sopranos. And kind of talk like this. He was a real big guy. Big and round. He worked with Stella Adler. He kind of, yeah, he talked like this. He looked like a little pig. And he was like big and round. The guy from Sopranos, as Mark Kozalek calls him. When he died, he was eating, oh wow, look at the weather. He was eating that thing, a type of noodle. What's that noodle called? Ramen. He was eating ramen. Gandalf. Gandalf. That's what I do when I can't pronounce them. Gandalf. You can hear it though. Oh, y'all know how to say it. What difference does it make? Certain names, certain demons, God will not let me recall. There is one demon though. Knotweed. He's a demon. His name is Knotweed. I wrote a whole book called The Entitled, and I put it in a garbage can. It was about demons. It was called The Entitled. And each demon had a name. There's another version of Screw Tape Letters. One demon was called Overman. He was the one that says, "It's over, man." So he got the name Overman. The other demon now, his name is Knotweed. As in grow up, not weed. Yeah, we got one. I forgot what I was gonna say. It must not have been that important. Yeah, Jennifer Kroll's gave a homeless guy some McDonald's right here, and he had blue eyes, and the guy said, "God bless you." She said, "I think it was God." I said, "It probably was." What's he with? That's haunted right there, underneath there. It's a haunted bridge. Ask anybody. It's very haunted. Listen to it.
Sometimes I feel like I don't have a partner. Sometimes I feel like my only friend is the city I live in, the city of angels. Lonely as I am, together we cry.
Hit it, Flea. Bump. A novelty band. Sometimes I've been trying to start a rock and roll band since I was a freshman at Keller High School. We started one called 9 Minutes to Live, and I sang in a British accent. Like Cole, stop singing in a British accent. I said, it just comes naturally. I listen to Joy Division and all that. I ended up hugging Morrissey along the way. I tried to start the Linda and Cole band, but the demons didn't like all of the evangelical hidden messages about Christ in it. We got one song called She Passed Out. She passed out. And eating in the bathroom at lunch. Eating in the bathroom at lunch. We got a video and everything. Eating in the bathroom at lunch. Eating in the bathroom at lunch at Plano High School. She was on the track team, Linda. She failed. I don't know what course it was. Could have been biology, history. With a 69 by Coach something. I'll have to look at the vlogs. A coach failed her with a 69 and she was kicked off the track team. Probably for smoking. Eating in the bathroom at lunch. Eating in the bathroom at lunch. Dang, dang, chicka, dang, dang. Eating in the bathroom at lunch. 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 Yeah. And then we had another one. It went, I'll wait on you as you wait on me so that we can see more of this silly world. The world isn't bad as long as you think happy thoughts and don't be sad. And trust. Just got a text. In yourself every day. The last restaurant Channing Freelove and I ate at, and she laughed when I was playing with my food. I was mimicking Robin Williams and Good morning, Vietnam. Because I just seen it. Yes, I was mimicking Robin Williams and Good Morning Vietnam. She was laughing. Just like yesterday. If only I could have grabbed her and drove off at that moment and told her, you're going to be killed with your friend Melanie. You're coming with me to Los Angeles. At that moment. She would have figured it out at UCLA. They would have took her. She was smarter than everybody at UCLA. We're going to Joe's. Eat at Joe's. But I couldn't do it because I didn't know the future. I didn't know the before and after. Well, I know the after, but not at that moment. Look at the puffly cumulus clouds. If I'm wrong, leave me a message. I take IPA, internet, what's it called? International Phonetic Alphabet, if you know it. Cumulus clouds is what I'm calling it. Puffy clouds. Take a photo of the price. Trunk open. Laggy. Not bad. This is the time when you've gone through all the rapids. The boat's a little bit damaged. Little dent in the boat. As long as I stay still, I'll get to where I'm, here on the raft. As long as I float there. Then you go to Stephen King's We Float. You can't say float without thinking of Stephen King. The word float. They float. They float. Methodist. But you can float. Float, my child, float. Yes, you can float. You may float. Just float down the river. Just like Brad Pitt says in Tree of Life, he just floated down the river. Ultimately, when it boils down to it, it was a Catholic church that killed Channing and Melanie. They were tied into it. Shot Melanie in the head, according to the article, and Channing in the neck. The one Trish sent me from New York City, or from the Bronx, because Trish knows about it. It was a brutal killing, execution by 2 black men. Supposedly they were being threatened by the mafia, but it could have been related to something else. There's Pascal. That's where I met Channing. She worked at TCBY right here. Right there. Texas Country, best yogurt. See, they'll die fatherless. I have 3 beautiful children. Beautiful children. They'll be well protected by the church, who is well armed. Better armed than David Koresh, that's for sure. They got juggernaut suits, assault rifles. I've seen some of it. Louisiana. Those people were from Louisiana back there. The Baptists have as much money as the Catholic now. We're gonna roll. We're gonna roll. You can take your confession, shove it. That goes for any Catholic church. You can shove it where the sun don't shine. You can take your Pope and shove it. Right there, John's Grill, right on the other side. Bradley Cooper had them put the one and only. Get high for a while, Sam Elliott, the loser of Hollywood. He doesn't care. We know he's a clown. The clown of Hollywood. Hey, look, a star is born. I'm Catholic. That's a cool building right there. Well, they're lined up to see the Please Subscribe show. And here they are in the stadium, which I'll speak before TCU, before this is over. I'll come back and be invited. I went to UNT, the news school, but I've done a lot of footage. Look, that's the baseball game, Adam the Woo. Horned Frogs baseball. You're welcome to come down and we'll get a hot dog and see TCU if you're brave enough. That's if Daphne lets you. You have to ask Daphne. Daphne, can I go to Texas and see a TCU game with Cole Spivey? You made a comment on his show, the Cole Spivey show, that's what you called it, about how lucky you are to have Linda, remember? Oh, that Cole Spivey. Yeah, you can go to TCU and go to I don't know, TCU baseball game. Sure, Adam the Woo. Now I'm Daphne the Woo. Sure, why not, sweetie? Go fly down there to Texas. Y'all can get hot dogs and watch the Horned Frogs play. I guess so. He needs my help. He's already up to 50,000 subscribers. Well, that's enough subscribers. You can hang out with him now. Once I found out what his show was about. He's kind of theological, but kind of in an evil way at times. Yeah, he's pissed. I missed my turn off right there. My exit is a better word. Woohoo! Hang on, R2. Or my Han Solo, since I do delivery. Hang on, Wookie. It's Edmund. Edmund's Wookie. He bites like Wookie. Overton Park. Yep, I shot a film here. A video here. Rob Vasquez, raised by the Catholic Church. Knows a lot about the Protestants because he hung out with me for a long time. We did something with Angela Gant right down here. Angela Gant, a producer. She lived in Spanish Harlem. She was assaulted on the sidewalks of New York City by some punk because they were fighting over dog turds. Yes, they beat her up over dog turds. Did your dog poop on that sidewalk? Why, no. My dog never poops on the sidewalk. If you're going to talk to me like a man, I'll treat you like a man. Boom, 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 boom. I gave her $50 when I found out about it. They beat her up really bad. Spanish Harlem. She's a lesbian, but she writes. Yeah, she produced stuff, but we were going to do something with her. We were going to do Blue Season. Rob wrote the script. I was in it. I was a Dare Martin. I was his Martin Luther kind of character. Dare Martin, who had trouble with God. It was a Bergman kind of thing. Rob loved Bergman. We sat around, instead of going out and get beers, we'd watch Bergman. His dad would go, why aren't y'all going out and getting beer? Y'all sitting at home watching Bergman. He's got the big stick. It's a sword. You can't see the other side of it, but he has a sword. Let me see if I can get this. He's hiding it though. Let's see right here. You see it? It's a sword. It's a wood sword like Scarborough Fair. So it was somewhere over here. I rolled down the hill. It was a scene when a Dare, not a Dare, sorry, it was another one movie. It was when Martin was having demonic trouble. He rolled down a hill. Martin, his character was named Martin. It was called Blue Season. Stephanie Stafford was in it. She was a possible wife too. She married another father figure that already had children. I think he had 3 children or something. She became a stepmom. Stephanie Stafford. Yeah, one time I told my dad, I was like, Dad, my heart's racing. And Stephanie was over. And we were on this treadmill thing, or it was a bicycle. It was a bicycle thing. And my dad said, well, Stephanie's around. And my heart rate was higher. So when Stephanie would come around me, my heart rate would increase. That says Cole's Sanitation. It's a portable sanitation. It's an insult from the Catholics. But regardless, my heartbeat would increase when Stephanie Stafford was around. She sat on trial for me when they freed me. Back in the day when I was on the stabilization ward, acting like a weirdo. He was acting like a robot. He is acting like a robot. Let's lock him up and get a warrant. Hello, I am Cole. I didn't know my name then. I took some drugs at the village. I'm saying good is good equally. What is wrong with Cole? He's acting like a robot. I don't know. Oh no, he's saying good things like Jesus. Let's lock him up. The judge, once I calmed down after a couple days, it was like, we can figure it out. No, I think they dropped something in my drink at the village. I don't know. I woke up and everything was in fast motion. I had to slow down after a couple days. I need some rest. I was eating lettuce and tomatoes, playing a doctor in Heidi Chronicles named Peter. Finally got it together. Who cares? Who really cares how someone acts? I mean, come on, look at Eminem. Eminem probably talks a little too fast. 17 is the one. I've delivered to them before. Figure it out here. Let's see. Figure out what this is. Yep, it's gonna be pizza. Show them thy face. Reveal your mask. Or remove your mask, sorry. First reveal it, then remove it. Yeah, this is right. So low trying tree of life. Tree of life moment. Terrence Malick.